Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sports Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
We all have a great story to tell. One that starts with a humble beginning, where we work hard, dream big, and learn to believe in ourselves. Where we rise to every challenge. That's how we can change the game. And together we can exchange the world. This is where our story begins. Join me on Binance. To the moon.
Hello and good day. My name is Addison Jennifer, and you're welcome back to Post Analysis of Sports Fusion, where crypto meets sports. This show is brought to you by Crypto TV Plus and proudly sponsored by Roku. So if you're just joining us for the first time, do up to follow Crypto TV Plus and Roku on all social media platforms. And remember, guys, this show promises to bring Qatar to your screens for the duration of the World Cup tournament. We talk everything football. We promise lots of giveaways, airdrops, fan tokens, airtimes, and lots of other freebies. But terms and conditions apply as always. Like I said earlier, follow Crypto TV Plus and Roku on all social media platforms and stand a chance to win. I'm sure you guys love to win. Stand a chance to win on the show. So joining me back in the studio is Nike Oshiniye and Michael Adebile, sports journalist. Welcome, guys. Are you guys ready?
Yes, it's good to be back.
So during the pre-match analysis, we had a speed quiz, and we have a winner. So before we give them the announced winner, Nike, what was that very cheap question you gave them? Because it was a really cheap question, a really cheap question.
Okay, so what's the name of the first player to score in the 2022 World Cup tournament?
And
That's the question.
Okay. The second one. I think it was a two-in-one question.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
There
we
was
did.
there was a
We
second one.
did. First player to score in the 2022
2022 World
World
Cup,
Cup.
and which country hosted the first World Cup, and in what year as well? What's the first score line of the first World Cup final?
Okay, so
We had two questions.
So our winner for the speed test.
Our winner.
Our winner is drum rolls, drum rolls,
Drum roll.
drum rolls. Who's our winner? You don't want to announce? Should I announce it?
You can announce it.
Okay, so our winner for the speed test is Eze Stanley. Congratulations, Eze Stanley. And I hope you are following Roku, because if you're not following Roku, it's grounds for disqualifications. But anyways, get in touch with us, Eze Stanley, and a very big congratulations to you. And right about now, we'll go on a quick break. This is still Sports Fusion, a Crypto TV Plus, proudly sponsored by Roku, and we'll be right back to discuss football. Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sport Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
You're welcome back on the show. My name is Addison Jennifer, and this is still Sports Fusion, brought to you by Crypto TV Plus and proudly sponsored by Roku. Stay here with me in the studio is Nike and Michael. So, Michael, let's go to what protest here. England versus Iran. Before we go further, what was your predictions again?
I said 3-0.
3-0. What was your prediction?
5-0.
No, 5-0 was for Senegal. What's the prediction for England?
3-0.
3-0. Well, I think I'm the only one that predicted 4 goals. I expected 4-0. But at the end of the day, Iran, at least they surprised us and scored at least 2 goals, and the match ended in 6-2.
Yeah.
So let's discuss Saka. It's saying, there's a saying that, or there's a news that Saka is one of the first English players, age 21, to score in a World Cup opening since David Beckham, I guess. I saw after he scored, David Beckham got up to give him an applaud.
I mean, he's a proper star boy.
Yes, he is. But scoring 2 goals, what's in the picture for Saka?
I think he's a beautiful young player. I know he's one that is a star boy. That's basically what to summarize it. Ever since he stepped up to take that penalty 2 years ago, just aged 19, and then. It takes amazing strength to be able to do that, and then it's turned to a very important part of the Arsenal setup, playing week in, week out, scoring so many goals under Mikel Arteta, and then justify his place in Gareth Southgate's faith in picking him on that right side and score 2 goals. So it's a beauty. I think they have a very beautiful squad, a very young squad, and there's hope for you to come home.
Okay. So still on England versus Iran, I need to talk about my captain. Captain Maguire. Maguire he gave an assist to Saka. So like you were saying earlier, I think we had a conversation, and you said that you don't even see Maguire in the starting line. And then he started. He was impressive, and he managed an assist since the beginning of this season. He has been on bench for Man United, as we know, but he comes on for England and he has an assist to his name already. I think it's something to talk about.
I think there are some players like that. When it comes to club football, they tend to underperform, but when they don the jerseys of their national teams, they become world best instantly. And I think Maguire has the favor of Gareth Southgate and is justified his place. Apologies that I was calling for him not to start, but then I think he put in a decent shift. But also, it's too early to start celebrating. They played against Iran, and
it's too early to celebrate, because I was going to ask if you think that he will begin to start games for Man United, but that's deviated. Let's just stick to.
I think it's still going to be tough for England. There's still a long way to go. This is just the first match against the easiest on paper opponent in the group.
If we say the easiest, let's not forget that Iran managed 2 goals against these guys, because to me they put up a fight. I was expecting a clean sheet from England?
I think, like I said before during the first half of the show, that there are no minnows in football anymore. For Mehdi Taremi, he plays for Porto, and he has scored 6 goals in the league already for Porto. And then for him to come into this tournament as one of the highest goal scorers of Iran for Iran, so it's something that is commendable. Not to also forget that they were on the verge of qualifying in 2018, the World Cup, but they eventually they won against Morocco, drew against Portugal, and lost to Spain, so they would have qualified. So it's not like they're a really bad side. It's just that unfortunately they found themselves in a very, very tough group now, and then now it's even looking tougher for them because they still have to face USA and then Wales.
Okay, so we're still on England because you know England is the home of football. It's the home of our beloved
EPL fans.
our beloved Premier League. There are lots of Premier League fans all over the world.
Yeah.
So do you think Gareth Southgate, is he getting the result? I know it's just the first game, but there was a lot of controversy around Gareth Southgate. A lot of people were saying he didn't go with a lot of players.
Yes,
I mean, he didn't even go with Sancho, which I don't blame him anyway.
Yeah.
But he has been all over social media. There's so many controversial comments. But after this first win, I think we need your.
I think the tension will die down a bit
but
because
his game plan is working.
I think the reason why is England's coach is one of the toughest jobs in the world because, like we said, they are the home of football, so they have so many exports. So it's very hard to just come up with 23 or 26 players to come and represent the country. So no matter who you choose, is always going to generate controversy. Choose Grealish, don't choose Grealish, choose Jadon Sancho and all of that. But then the beautiful thing is that today he managed to bring them all together, and then we still saw some substitutions. Marcus Rashford came off the bench and eventually still got to score. Grealish came off the bench, got to score. So in as much as they are getting results, I really do not blame him for leaving any player behind.
Well, it was an interesting game. Love the fact that so many Premier League players were fruitful, and my Marcus Rashford is also on the score sheet. So it's an added plus for me. So moving on, Senegal versus Netherlands. Predictions. Your prediction was what again?
I think I predicted 2-1 in favor of
2-1.
And look at
that 5-0. 5-0. But it didn't turn out the way you predicted. You need to work on your predictions.
Next time.
Well, I predicted 4-0, but no. I predicted 1-0 in favor of Senegal because I knew it was going to be. It's a tough side. Senegal is a tough side. They are the AFCON defending champions. And Netherlands, on the other hand, they have some quality players. There's Van Dijk, there's Frankie de Jong, there's what's his name? Cody Gakpo, which is an excellent player. I mean, mine was for him last season. They still are. So this game ending in a 2-0. It's not what I saw. I saw one goal. But still, the last goal came in as a result of Mendy's.
I think both goals are the result of his error.
Yes, I think both goals are. He
could have done better in both instances, and then it's quite sad to see that in as much as they put in so much fight for the majority of the match, to lose 2-0 in that manner to such goals is something that they really need to work on at this point.
Yeah, actually. So Senegal, who are they taking on next again?
Senegal, I think it's going to be Qatar. And then. They need to beat that one. They need to get the result against that if they want to stand a chance to qualify for the round of 16.
But they will definitely win Qatar. I mean,
Qatar are wounded lions.
Let's not forget that the first host nation to lose their opening game.
Yeah, so they are wounded nations too. It's not going to be easy.
But what if they want to come back from their first
game? That's the whole point. So they need to at least get something.
I don't think they can be tough enough to take on Senegal. It's Senegal. It's the Africans champion.
Football is not played on paper.
It's not played on paper, but still, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Let's go on a quick break. And this is still Sports Fusion on Crypto TV Plus, proudly sponsored by Roku, and we'll be right back. Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sport Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sport Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
Don't get stuck in the past. Get all the latest news and happenings on blockchain and cryptocurrency only on Crypto TV Plus. Don't get stuck in the past. Get all the latest news and happenings on blockchain and cryptocurrency only on Crypto TV Plus. Don't get stuck in the past. Get all the latest news and happenings on blockchain and cryptocurrency only on Crypto TV Plus.
I told you since.
No, I'm not seeing anything else.
You're welcome back on the show, and my name is still Addison Jennifer. And I know you guys are here for the giveaways, and I need you guys to know the specific instructions to the giveaways, the terms and conditions that I keep on talking about. So, Nikki, do you want to throw more light on that?
Okay, so our giveaways are on across all our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus. You have to first be following Crypto TV Plus and Roku, our sponsor. Big ups to our sponsor, Roku.
Big ups, Roku.
Thanks, Rocco.
So you have to follow Crypto TV Plus and follow Roku on every social media platform that you can think of, so that you can stand a chance to win our giveaways. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let's get to the interesting part. Speed quiz. We have another speed quiz question. Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
What is the name of the player that scored 2 goals against England in the FIFA 2022 World Cup? That's the match today. Let me read it again. What is the name of the player that scored 2 goals against England in the FIFA 2022 World Cup? I hope you got that. Let us know your answers in the comment sections on all our social media handles, and we'll announce our winner tomorrow on tomorrow's show. USA vs Wales. I mean, would have seen the match, but it's a bit start late for us.
Yeah.
So USA vs Wales. What are we looking out for?
I think both sides need to get something off each other. It's as simple as that.
Okay,
If you want to,
you know, for USA,
Mhm.
they've always, I can't even count how many World Cup appearances they've had since the inception of World Cup. They always, just a few games that they've missed out on. I think they missed out on 2014.
Yeah, because they are
World Cup.
powerhouses when it comes to their qualifying.
Yes,
phases.
they always qualify for their World Cup, for the World Cup tournament. But for Wales, I think this is their sixth appearance in World Cup. So
Yeah,
do you
it's
think
been a
they're
while.
going to put up a fight against USA, or do you think USA would easily swallow them? Because for me, I'm quite indifferent about this. Because if you ask me, I'll give it a a draw.
I think, contrary to what people feel, I think Wales also have a very solid team to be able to face off with USA. Find USA have a decent squad. Like I said in the morning, they are coming into this World Cup with their best generation of players ever. You know,
Yeah.
it's always been one or two players, but now they have like some players from Arsenal, players from Manchester, from Borussia Dortmund, from Chelsea. You know, the goalkeeper of the side, Mastona, plays for Arsenal, Christian Pulisic, Champions League winner with Chelsea, Super Cup winner, and all of that. So they have a solid squad. But also, Wales are also coming with five-time Champions League winner, Gareth Bale as the leader of the squad. They also have Aaron Ramsey, as well as so many other players that are integral to their side. So it's going to be quite balanced. As much as people think is tilting towards USA, I think I'll tilt a bit towards Wales. We saw them in
Yes, yes. For me also, I'm actually tilting towards Wales. I
Yeah.
feel like they could come from where you don't expect them,
Yeah.
because one thing about the World Cup, it's the countries you don't expect so much from are the countries that give that there's an
I think they've
output.
just been quite unlucky with qualifications for the World Cup. They've had a decent squad for a while. They've missed out on the World Cup, but in 2018 Euros, they got to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals, and then eventually lost to Belgium, I think. And they
So
were really
aside
amazing.
from the fact that we feel that Wales can win tomorrow, do you think they can make it past group stage?
I think it's quite solid. They're in a group with England as well as Iran. I think this match will determine what happens in the next round. For everybody wants to start on the proper foot. Now England has laid a marker in that group by winning by 6 goals to 2 against Iran. So USA and Wales will be on their own 10 toes as well, trying to at least pick up something from this one, because you know that when you're facing England, you have to be scared. And
Yeah,
then
you have to be
even
scared.
if you get 3 points off Iran, you have to get something against England as well as points from this game to be able to stand a chance to qualify. So it's very, very important game.
Very,
Maybe one
very
of the
tough.
most
But I
important games
just
for them.
hope that, because one thing about the World Cup, they're young players, there are a lot of stars that we
Yeah.
don't know of yet. So we hope they make it out of this
Yeah,
one.
they should.
So let me ask you, scoreline. I need to put it down in my books.
You like
Scoreline.
putting
So I will tell you, I told you
you put
so.
me on the spot. So I think I would go with 2-1 in favor of Wales.
Wales. Okay, clean enough. Nikki,
3-1.
3-1 in favor of who?
In favor of Wales too.
Favor of Wales. So everybody's rooting for Wales. I am too, because to me it seems like an underdog.
They're not underdogs.
They're not underdogs.
They have
in their group.
I mean, Gareth, yeah.
In their group, they're still
Gareth
in the
Bale
group.
has 5 Champions League. There's also Daniel James. There's Aaron Ramsey. There's lots of players in there. So
Yeah, true.
yeah, so they're not underdogs.
Well, in favor of Wales too, but I don't see a lot of goals. So I could do. It's either a draw for me or it ends 2-1 in favor of Wales. That would be my prediction.
Our
So
audience
tomorrow
will
we'll
agree or
discuss
not.
extensively. Let's see if your predictions are right. If the predicted outcomes of your games come out right. So this is our take home quiz. I think we asked earlier in the pre-match analysis, so I'm asking again because we'll announce our winner for the take home quiz tomorrow. Remember, this is a chance to share a pool of $20 available to just 4 people. So what country hosted the first World Cup and in what year, and what is the score line of the first World Cup final? Let me read it again. What country hosted the first World Cup and in what year? And what is the score line of the first World Cup finals? You guys let me know, and we'll be seeing you all tomorrow. It was fun having Nike and Michael in the studio.
Yeah.
Thank you very
It's
much
nice
for
seeing you.
I had
being
fun
here.
as well. I had fun.
You had fun. Really.
Definitely, yeah. Bukayo Saka scored 2 goals.
Yes, it's been a
day.
really
Long
long
day.
day for us.
Bukayo Saka scoring 2 goals. Highlight of the day.
You want to be proud. Marcus Rashford being on the score sheet. It's a beautiful day for me.
It was nice.
It is nice. All right, guys, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus, and follow our beloved sponsor Roku on all social media platforms. Thank you for staying with us. My name is Jennifer Addison. See you tomorrow.